Austin Davis with TrustMyMechanic.com. Got a question from a reader today, and I've gone over this before, but let's go over it again. She says, Austin, I took my 2010 Honda Accord into the dealership to have routine maintenance done at 40,000 miles. And I was charged $399, and she gave me a list of what they did for $399 and wanted to know if that was too much, if she paid too much or paid too little. So I've gone about this on my soapbox once before, and we've ranted about not going to the dealership for routine maintenance. So I just want to see if you can figure this out on your own. I'm going to read to you what she had done. So change oil and filter. Check air filter, check air filter breather, check PCV valve, check wiper blades, check front tire pressure, check rear tire pressure, check belt appearance, check hose appearance, check headlights, vacuum interior, check fuel filter, check brake fluid, check power steering fluid, check transmission fluid, check front and rear differential, which they don't even have, check battery fluid, which most batteries are sealed, check radiator fluid, check windshield washer fluid, rotate and balance the tires, inspect brakes. $399. And you tell me, was that a good deal? Hopefully you raised your hand and said no, it wasn't. Because if you read through here again, it was all inspections, it was all checks. They're just looking for something. And a good oil change place, which I've told my readers time and time again, to find a good mechanic that you like and you trust, leave your car for an oil change. Because during just a regular routine oil change, they should be checking all this stuff. If I raised this truck up on a lift and got underneath it, I could find something wrong with it. I mean, I'm going to look at everything during the oil change, and that's basically part of the reason for the oil change and why they're so cheap at your repair shop, because it's kind of a loss leader. It gets you into the shop where we can look the vehicle over. Now, hopefully we don't take advantage of you and we sell you what you need, but 95% of all these checks and inspections on here should have and could have been done with a $25 oil change. And I would have done it, and my guys would have looked all this over for the 25 bucks. Now, they took the wheels off and looked at the brakes and did a rotate and balance. Okay, well, you're going to look at the brakes when you take the wheels off. So that you shouldn't be charged anything additional for that, because I took the wheel off and I'm looking right at the brakes. This is probably maybe $100 at the most to do this repair. So don't go to the dealer. The dealer is really good at putting these packages together. 25,000 miles, 40,000 miles, 60,000 miles service, and has this huge laundry list of stuff that they're going to supposedly check and do, but you are paying an exorbitant price. And on top of this, the $399, if they would have found that she needed a brake job, they would have billed her for the brake job on top of that. So you paid them to inspect. Now you're paying them to replace once they find something wrong. Does that make sense? Don't do this. For one, you can go anywhere to have your scheduled maintenance done. You do not have to go to the dealership. It will not void your warranty, just as long as you get the work done. Now, you can't say, I'm not going to get my oil changed ever. Well, that would void the warranty if something did happen and they pointed at the blame at lack of an oil change. But as long as you have documentation that you got the oil change somewhere and that you kept the brakes up and maybe changed the transmission fluid at 80,000 miles, that's all the records you really need. So stop paying for stuff at the dealership that you don't need. Find a really good mechanic who you like, who's trustworthy and honest. Go in for an oil change, drop your car off and let them do their job. They should be looking the car over for your safety and to make sure that everything's in tip-top shape. So you overpaid. I'm sorry, but you overpaid. So don't do it again. Thanks for watching. Austin Davis, TrustMyMechanic.com.